Hello there, welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you for clicking play. Today we have got two matches for this video. We are playing Cadiz in the Copa del Rey, and we've also got a trip to Valencia in La Liga. So we're jumping straight in with the highlights here. This is the third round match, and it was against Recreativo Huelva away from home, and it was exciting because Horacio Murillo made his debut in the game and scored two of our three goals. Ansu Fati there adding the second with a brilliant individual goal. And Murillo was fantastic up front. He, as I say, he was on hand for this one here. That's his brace. A brilliant performance. He hit the woodwork, I think, 3 times himself. The team hit it 5 or 6 times during the game. It was a dominant performance that you would expect, especially from a very rotated squad and a lot of fringe and younger players playing. So it was absolutely brilliant. The good news is you're going to see a lot of them in the first game today as well. Next up was a trip to Seville to take on Real Betis, and it was a very good performance again. Riqui Puig scoring both goals in a 2-0 win. The first, a brilliant finish from 20 yards out, and then the keeper missed the high delivery from Bernardo Silva, and Riqui Puig was left to nod into an empty net. It was another very dominant performance. Really impressive. Betis struggling this season in a relegation fight, but it's always a hard place to go, so to go there and win so comfortably, very pleasing indeed. And what it does do for the league table, it keeps us ahead of the chasing pack, who just keep piling on the points as well. So Real and Atletico both won. So yeah, it is extremely close, as I say. And today we are away in Cadiz, and I thought it was a good one to do. I was only going to do the Valencia game in this episode, but then the draw came out and it put the game straight away. So I thought, why not? We'll do a double. We haven't had a double video for a little while. The last few episodes been fairly short, 12-15 minutes, so why not? Let's do a little bit of a bigger one. So yeah, we've got some big changes. Sergio Roberto's playing at right back because Hector Bellerin has got a bit of an injury, so we're keeping Emerson fresh for the league. Rodri and Piqué at the back with Makayac, Nico, Quintilla and Bellingham making a very young midfield, and then Juanda, Fati and Horacio Murillo is back in the team as well. So I'm confident we'll get the job done. Cadiz are flying high in the second division though, so it's going to be a lot harder, and it is a potential banana skin. But we have some decent players on the bench in Palacios and Cucurella and Carlos Alenia, Dani Olmo, Bernardo Silva, Abel Ruiz, all there on the bench. So it should be rescuable if it's not going particularly well. So I'm just going to calmly say I want to see a good performance. We're into the tunnel interview. Pick the team. Yeah, he's been rested. Bruno Costa, don't know who he is. Xavi Quintilla signed a new contract recently as well in the build-up to this match, which was good to see, because he only had a couple of years left on it, and I didn't want to fall into the trap that we fell into with Ilaix Mariba, who has completed a move to Liverpool just before this match. A deal totaling about 70 million in the end, so I'm quite happy with that for a player who made it very clear he didn't want to be with us. So off you go. Right, a little early, demand more, because it's not been a great start. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to go. I mean, we're dominating possession at the minute, but like I say, Bellingham, Quintilla and Nico, it's not the most experienced team in midfield. So we'll have to see. Real Madrid are a goal up at Mirandés, who have missed a penalty as well. Wow, that was a golden opportunity for them to score. Real Sociedad a couple of goals up early on. Real Madrid now 2-0 up in their game. And we are just not doing anything here. Right, let's get creative. And we'll drop this to attacking as well. As I say, might have to make 1 or 2 changes at the break. Maybe bring on Bernardo Silva for the second half. Nico, our best player of the first half, is not looking good at all. He's looking very tired. And we're in with a highlight. We have a highlight, people. Who's it going to be for? Played forward for Jimenez. It's out on the right now with Jordi and Bula. Get into him. Jimenez again. Played forward, but Makayac has miscontrolled it. And Bula and Meret makes the save. It's the only chance of the match so far. And we are going to... I'm going to get aggressive and say I'm far from pleased. Nico's going to have to come off by the look of it, because I don't think he was unfit before the game. He must have picked up a knock, so that's all right. We will bring on Carlos Alenia for him. And I am going to take Wander off as well and give Bernardo Silva a run out off the bench. So double change already. I didn't really want to be doing that, but it's two good experienced players. Obviously Bernardo Silva, world-class player. He was on the bench for the last game as well at Betis. Came on and set up Ricky Puig's second goal with that brilliant delivery pretty quickly. So hopefully he'll have a similar impact here. But it's not great at the minute. I just want to get through. That's basically all we need to do. Alenia to Fati. Drives forward now, Ansu Fati. It's a good run. Ranked defences, but Bernardo Silva holds on. And Bellingham's going to hit one. And it is fast becoming his speciality that he hits shots from that distance. And they go in an awful lot of the time now. It's his 4th of the season. And it's another assist from Bernardo Silva. He rode one challenge well, laid it across. Didn't look like the easiest ball to hit. Swung that right foot at it though and found that corner. It's a brilliant hit from Jude Bellingham. He is really starting to live up to that wonder kid potential. I know that people that have played the game years in advance say that he becomes unreal, which is why I'm giving him game time, because I don't want to be selling him on and then regretting it because he turns into a world beater. Right, let's have a look at who can come off. Murillo's not having a good game this time. Neither is Ansu, and Ansu's looking tired. Quintilla's also looking tired, but I don't want to take Murillo off. I'm going to bring on Abel Ruiz, give him some more game time. He can play out on that left-hand side. He's done it to good effect in the past, scored goals from that position, so he is hoping that he does it again here. Real Madrid are 4-0 up in there. Oh, they were 4-0 up before half-time. Come on, let's do a demand more. It's been okay. It's been a decent-ish performance. It's not been fantastic, but like I say, Cadiz are flying high. They're in the playoff places in the Segunda, so they're not a bad team. So this was always going to be potentially a tough game. As the referee waves play on there was a foul in midfield, but he has carried it on. As Bellingham whips the ball in, it's cleared away. Jimenez can clear. If they score, I will be fuming. Quintilla to Alenia. Lovely ball out to Abel Ruiz. Cuts the field, gives it back to Alenia. Oh, it's a lovely 1-2. Oh, and a good save from the goalkeeper. It was a brilliant little 1-2 between Alenia and Ruiz there, the two substitutes. That would have been fantastic. And they didn't even bring that back to book the player. Sergio Roberto's played Murillo in. Oh, it's his first chance. The first chance that we've seen of him anyway. And he possibly ended up being a bit too close to the keeper as the header comes in there and it is saved. And all of a sudden we're just starting to dominate. They're probably getting a little bit tired. Villarreal are 2-1 up in their game. They've turned that around. They were a goal down. And it's their own wonder kid, Jorge Cuevas, who has scored. As Carlos Alenia. The substitutes combine. It's Bernardo Silva with the assist again. Alenia heads it in. It's safe passage through. That has put an end to it. What a delivery that is. And Alenia's header. Keeper had no chance. Across him into that far corner. Brilliant goal. Brilliant set-piece delivery. And it, as I say, safe passage. Terrible first half. But all we needed to do was get through. That is all that matters. So, I'm just going to say, good win for us. Jude Bellingham got player of the match, so we'll give him a little team talk as well. Really, really happy with that. Let's just have a quick look at the other results. I don't think there were any shocks in there. I didn't notice any. It's a quick turnaround, of course, before we go to Valencia. We're there in about 3 days. Real Madrid won 4-0, got it done in the first half. Oh, Atletico are out. Didn't see that one. Everton Ribeiro scored for Elche 2 minutes from time to put Atletico out. Valencia and Real Sociedad are through. Espanyol are through. Villarreal are through. And Celta de Vigo winning in Seville against Sevilla is a bit of a shock. But I'm really, really happy with that a couple of big teams have gone out there in Atletico and Sevilla. That could make things a whole lot easier. Well, this is a nice little treat. Just before the Valencia match, we've got the draw for the 5th round of the Copa del Rey. All First Division teams, with the exception of Elche, who are in the Segunda, and they are the first name out. This is the team that everybody's going to want to play, and it's Real Sociedad to get them. Oh, we're going to end up with a bloody Clásico. Here we go. I knew it. Knew we were going to end up with a Clasico. Cannot believe that. When is it? When is it? It's on the 1st of February. It's right after the Valencia game. Probably not going to do that on camera because we're going to Real Madrid in the league a little bit later, a couple of weeks later. So probably not going to do that one on camera. The draw could not have been worse. We could have at least got them at home. Well, that is a big result. Real Madrid have been held 1-1 by Valladolid. An injury time equaliser from Toro got the point for Valladolid. Celta de Vigo have moved up into second with their win over Sporting. And Sevilla have been hammered as well, so against Alaves. So as you can see here, Real Madrid down to third on goal difference, and Celta de Vigo have a game in hand. Atletico de Madrid are hot on our heels, obviously. They do still have 2 games to play. But yeah, this is looking really, really interesting now. Tough game for us, though, at Mestalla. But we do have that safety net that Real Madrid have already dropped points. So it's not the end of the world if we don't win. This is going to be a very, very tough game. So I'm passionately going to say... let's give the fans a performance they're expecting. I don't want to say anything like I'm expecting you to win or anything like that. So, yeah. Come on. Yeah, Matthias de Ligt is good. Right, off we go. Top line, it's always a good one, isn't it? It's always a good answer in those interviews. Oh, we're away straight away, 90 seconds in. And Kondogbia's gone in. He's going to get sent off. After 100 seconds, they are down to 10 men. Jeffrey Kondogbia, I thought he got the ball, in fairness. But wow, that is a huge, huge moment already. If we can now make that advantage count and get the win, which we really should. What are they doing now? They've got 4 at the back. So they're basically playing a diamond, aren't they? What are they playing? They're playing a 4-3-1, a 4-1. I don't know. They're playing a diamond, a 4-4-1 by the look of it. Yeah, something like that. But we're not really doing an awful lot about it at the moment. They're playing really narrowly, so we should be getting round them. Come on. I'm going to feel the pressure of this, playing 89 minutes against 10 men. And we've not even had a shot on goal yet. Come on, boys. What are you playing at? Going to move it to attacking them. And to show some passion, because I don't understand. We're not even winning the battle for possession. How, against 10 men, are we not even having most of the ball? That is, I'm again having to get aggressive at half time. This is happening all too often at the moment. I mean, against 11, I would take a point at Mestalla. Against 10, it can't happen. We have to win this game. Right, we've had a couple of shots and they've been on target, which is nice. Griezmann, I don't know what... Oh, we had someone on 60-odd% there. I'm going to have to watch that. Here is Griezmann. He is massively out of form at the minute, to the point where I don't know if I can continue to pick him. Pedro Porro coming forward. The 10 men are going to score here. I can feel it. You just know it's happening. It's FM, of course it's going to happen. Porro. Barrios. They've had possession for far too long now for this not to end with them scoring. Here we go. And of course it's Coquelin, a player who doesn't ever score. Scores his first goal of the season for 10 men. Of course he does. Their defensive midfielder gets the goal. That's ridiculous. Oh, that is embarrassing. I mean, Ederson, what are you doing? You just sat down. That is just ridiculous. And it's Cucurella who's looking short, so Makayac can come on for him. Griezmann, Dani Olmo. Why is everybody so crap? Oh, I cannot believe... I mean, it's the fact that they had a man sent off after 100 seconds that this is really annoying me. Really, really annoying me. Griezmann's coming off because he has just been terrible. Bernardo Silva's been terrible. Everybody's been terrible. I'm going to have to bring Bernardo off. And do you know what? I'm going to bring Ansu on for a bit of pace on that right-hand side. We've done the get creative shout out. I cannot believe we're going to lose a game to 10 men that we've played against for 90 damn minutes. Thiago. It's not going to count. It's not going to count. Oh, it is going to count. Oh, and it didn't look... It's an own goal. It didn't look like that was going to count. Just the way it was, it looked like that was going to go to the referee or something, but it's gone in off Rosario, and we do have a goal. Demand more. I don't like the fact the ball's down our end again. Cleared away by De Ligt. How are we not getting out of our own penalty area? Right, here we go. Palacios to Fati. Lumped it forward, looking for Abel Ruiz. On his right foot. Good save by Jasper Cillessen. 6 minutes to go. Can we scrape the winner? Thiago with the corner. Worked pretty well the last time he took one. Oh, and the header was well held by Cillessen. He throws it out to the right, and that's the end of that highlight. I mean, that it's almost as embarrassing to be rescued by an own goal as it is to lose this match. Here's Ricky Puig, who I've not seen in the entire game. Lifts it forward looking for Abel Ruiz, and that is terrible. Thiago to Emerson. Back to Edison. Back to Emerson. The Brazilians combining. Come on, let's get out of jail here, boys. I know the cliche is that it's harder to play against 10, but not for 90 minutes, surely. That was a horrible challenge on Fati, but Emerson's taken it on. Played it across, and Abel Ruiz has surely won it for us. Surely he has won it for us. Going to drop it just back down to positive. Oh, my word. I think Abel Ruiz is playing himself into the first choice striker, you know. It's another brilliant finish. It's another assist for Emerson. And Abel Ruiz is outperforming Antoine Griezmann at the minute. And I think he is, as I say, I think he's playing his way into being our first choice striker. Here we go with another highlight. We're winning. I didn't really want to be seeing another one now. I was quite happy at 2-1. I'll take 3-1 as Ansu Fati goes on the march. He's on the rampage, Ansu Fati! Oh, Cillessen denies him the goal of a lifetime. What a run from Ansu Fati. And it's another corner that Thiago will take with 2.5 minutes of stoppage time to go. And a big header clear from Rosario. He headed it in the right direction this time. Highlights still going. Ricky Puig, Thiago, Makayac. Free kick from Thiago. Oh, no. Get to it. Palacios does. Thiago. Dani Olmo. Ricky Puig. Abel Ruiz again. Cillessen with the save. I did wonder if there was an offside there, but it wasn't. And all of a sudden, I think they've got tired. I think that's what it is. I think that we have just kept knocking and knocking, haven't we? And I think in the end, they have got tired. But it is played forward here, and it's 2-on-2. And Edison called upon to make the save. If he'd have squared that, that was 2-2 and we were in trouble. But it is 2-2. Oh my God. We didn't see a highlight of that. We didn't see a replay. I can't believe we've been pegged back. I can't actually understand why we had so much stoppage time at the end of the second half. I don't get that at all. Assertively going to say you're not good enough. Before the game, I would take a draw at Valencia, but again, 100 seconds in, you're a man up. You've got to be winning those games, especially when Real Madrid unexpectedly drop points as well. Oh, that is not good. That is not a good result in the end, but it is what it is, isn't it? You can't win them all. We've been on a decent run. You know, we've won 5 in a row in all competitions. That is frustrating now. That is frustrating. Okay, on to the Bernabeu for the Copa del Rey. Our next video is going to be the league match at the Bernabeu. And then after that, of course, look at that. We've got Leipzig coming up as well in Champions League. So it's coming thick and fast. Huge games keep coming. Hope you'll come back. As always, watch, like, share and subscribe. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. You know what to do by now. Jump in the comments in the description, and I will see you very soon for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Adios, amigos.